Welcome. In today's lesson, we're going to be discussing small business marketing. Usually, this means as a small business, you're going to have a pretty limited budget and your customer base is going to be very small. So that makes things a bit more difficult, but with a little creativity, you can actually have a lot of success. So first of all, stay away from both Facebook and Google paid advertising. You really need to have substantial budgets to run successful campaigns on those channels. As an agency, we tell clients, ad spend is at least $30,000 a month. So if you're not comfortable with those sort of with that kind of budget, I would recommend staying away from it because there's much better options for you. So starting off, make sure your SEO is in order. Do keyword research and make sure that your site is set up for SEO. In the long term, that's going to be very, very profitable for you. Make sure to watch our video on keyword research and SEO development, sort of as a step one. Okay. Step two, look into affiliate marketing. That's going to be a good option for you. A lot of these programs that you can set up, some of them are free. Those like ShareASale is one we use pretty often. I think they cost about $650, $700 to set up. But once they're set up, there's no ongoing costs. As long as you're selling, at least like $30 a month or something, or otherwise they charge you. So long term, that's going to be another one of those sort of profitable channels for you with very limited costs for setting up and getting some sales in the door. So make sure you watch our video on affiliate marketing. It lays it out very well, how to build your customer base using affiliates. There's a lot of other options too outside of affiliate marketing. Drop shipping, something you should definitely research. I've worked with a few programs involving drop shipping, but I'm not an expert in setting them up in any way. You would need a web developer to kind of set up a program like that. Drop shipping is essentially you would have your products available to other stores, and if they sign up, to be a drop shipping partner with you, when they would have your products on their website. And whenever they sold their products on their website, your website would automatically be notified. And it's basically a sale. It would look like a sale would be coming through your website. So you would handle the shipping and everything else involved. And that drop shipping partner would be paid a commission, right? And the same structure is, you would want the same sort of structure that you would have for your affiliate campaign, which I always recommend offering a very high commission and having a very limited number of partners in that regard. Use it as a way to build your customer base and grow your brand, not so much as a profitable marketing channel, which I know can be tough for small businesses, but this all pays off very quickly if done correctly. So make sure SEO is set up. Look into an affiliate campaign, set up an affiliate campaign. Research drop shipping, and then multi-level marketing would be another option, which is similar to affiliate marketing. It sounds a bit like a pyramid, but it's legal, I promise you. Definitely look into it where, like an affiliate, let's say they sell your product and they get a commission. However, if that affiliate finds other people sell your product and then they sell your product, that first affiliate gets a commission and then you would get the sale. But let's say that second tier of affiliates finds additional affiliates and they sell your product, they would get a commission, and your first affiliate would get a commission, and you would sell your product. So, it's a bit of a setup for MLMs, multi-level marketing, but there's a lot of really successful programs. It kind of depends on what your product is and what your industry is. Again, it's just another one of those things you're worth looking into. So for drop shipping, for MLM programs, again, the costs are very minimal. You're looking at under $1,000 to set up structures on both of those, right? So let's just say you did a lot of SEO research, you did some development there. The cost for that would be fairly minimal. You set up an affiliate program, you set up a drop shipping program, you set up an MLM program. You're looking at maybe $2,000, $3,000 spending to have 3 separate marketing channels where you could potentially have a lot of people marketing for you, right? So you could have, let's just say you have 10 affiliates working for you, 10 MLM marketers working for you, and then 10 websites that are selling your products and getting commission, right? It's a good amount of sales you're getting in the door. That's growing your brand. People are buying your product, and a certain amount of people that see that are going to come back and buy from you at a later point, right? Not necessarily through your affiliates or through your MLMs or through your drop shipping, but they'll buy your product. Maybe they'll go directly to your website at a later point, make a purchase, right? So those are potentially good channels to set up, but definitely affiliates. That's kind of the main one that people set up and have a lot of success with. So there's one aspect of it. Let's see here. Okay, so outside of that, I want your main focus, if possible, within your business, to focus on business-to-business marketing or wholesale marketing. For new companies, your customer acquisition costs are going to be really high, right? You're an unknown brand. People don't know you. It's going to be more difficult to get sales in the door starting off, right? Whereas if you're a household name, that branding that you've built up over time, people trust you more. People know your product. People want to buy from you. So starting off, it's a lot more difficult. When you're focusing on the B2B side, your profit margins are going to be lower, no doubt. But your customer acquisition costs are going to be lower as well, and I'll explain that. So with a wholesale partner, which selling to stores, let's just say, again, I'm using CBD as an example, just because that's a large part of my client base. But let's suppose you're a CBD company and you make a deal with a natural health food store where your profit margin is basically goes from 50% to 5%, right? And they sell your product. However, they sell a lot of your product and they get your product out there in people's hands. Now, again, profit margins are very minimal there, but you have on your packaging, you have your website, okay? People buy, and a certain amount of people are going to return to your website and make a purchase no matter what, even without you promoting your website on your packaging. But you want to make sure that your packaging gets people back to your website as much as possible, right? So within the packaging, some wholesalers might have an issue with this, so make sure that you check beforehand, or you can just do it and see if they get upset. But a lot of companies, a lot of my clients, what they'll do is they'll include a card within their packaging, within the product packaging, something like, okay, come back to our website for 25% off, right? Or whatever it might be. Some sort of offering to get that customer back to your website or to your website to make a purchase, right? So now what are you doing? You're using your B2B, your wholesale efforts to build your customer base, potentially, right? Not everyone's going to go to your site, but again, maybe 1 out of 10, whatever it might be, packages. You just gained a new customer on your website for free, right? That's, your profit margins are very low on the B2B side, but your customer acquisition costs on the B2C side are going to be very, very high, and it's going to be difficult to be profitable starting off, right? That cost is now zero. You just gained that customer for lower profit margins on the B2B side, but you're not spending a ton of money to get them in the door. So I always recommend focusing on the B2B side, starting off for small businesses. It's just going to get you much better results, and it's a lot easier. So for the B2B marketing, what you want to do is really direct mail. That's going to get you the best results, and email. Essentially buying a list. You really want to focus on some sort of niche within your industry. So it's a good one. Again, I'm using CBD just because I work with them a lot. But let's say you did a CBD for pain product, right? A CBD cream for pain, okay? And you decided to go a good market for that would potentially be chiropractors on the B2B side, okay? So what you could do is you can purchase a list of information about chiropractor businesses, and those lists are available anywhere. You can just Google chiropractor business list. You're not paying more than like 10 cents per listing, and have all the physical addresses of however many chiropractors you want across America. So, and there's a ton of them. We've done those kind of marketing campaigns in the past. So have a list of chiropractors, create, a very simple postcard. You have a graphic designer, they're a freelancer or someone on your team, create a double-sided postcard and print and mail out, their services. Vistaprint is one we recommended, where you would just upload that design, upload your list of chiropractor physical addresses, and send out postcards, right? And conversion rates are usually 1% to 3% for B2B. So that's, in my efforts, all those campaigns have really been profitable, some more than others, but that sort of business-to-business marketing, direct mails is a great way to go. With that data, you can also get email addresses. And again, check the laws and rules in your area as far as sending cold emails. But, you can essentially buy listed 10,000 chiropractors for 10 cents on the 10 cents per listing, and that would include physical addresses and emails. So you sent out 10,000 postcards. That you'd be looking at about maybe $5,000. Okay, 1% to 3% conversion rates off of that, and then if you had 10,000 emails with those as well, sending out cold email campaigns either in bulk, which you're getting kind of spam laws and whatnot, so be sure and check the laws and rules in your area. Or it's just sending out cold emails individually, really customize each email. If you're just sitting there and you have a template where you're changing the name a little bit and, having some great value that you're offering that business, if you just do that, okay, do that 5 hours a day. How long does each email take to send out? Let's just say 30 seconds. Okay, you're going to get results. Like it's just a numbers game. It's tedious. It's definitely time consuming, but the cost is minimal, and you're going to get results from that, right? So those are really kind of the avenues I would suggest for small business marketing. Yeah, so you just want to focus on the avenues that are going to get you profitable results. Definitely create social media channels. Those are great. Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever. Don't focus on creating and posting content. It's just not profitable, right? Like you don't have a social media following yet. You're not paying a ton of money for advertising. So, that audience isn't going to be profitable for you for a while. That time that you're spending creating content and posting content to your social media channels, I would say instead, manage your affiliates. Go to your affiliate dashboard and invite new affiliates to come onto your program, or offer some unique incentive to your current affiliates. Say, hey, there's a special sale happening. Here's an additional discount. Here's a special coupon. Here's whatever it might be. Just dollar per dollar ROI. The time that you're spending creating content, you're going to get much more profitable results managing your affiliates, or managing an MLM, or managing drop shipping, right? These are just channels that are going to get you where you want to be. So yeah, don't mess around with posting social media. If you have a decent amount of subscribers to your mailing list, focus more on creating really great email content and getting that out there. Another thing with all of this, the B2B focus, the affiliates, the MLM, drop shipping, is all this traffic that's coming to your site. A lot of those people are going to sign on for your email list, right? You're going to have a pop-up on your site. That's definitely you have to have one of those. I know not everyone loves pop-ups, but it's just one of those things you got to have on your site. So give them every opportunity to sign up for your email list, and all that traffic that's coming to your site from the B2B and all these other channels that you're not really spending a ton of money for, a good amount of those are going to sign on for your email list. So in time, definitely email marketing is going to be a big part of your efforts, right? And you're not spending a ton of money on Facebook ads and Google ads and all these things that can take time to develop and might not deliver profitable results for quite a while. So meanwhile, while all this is happening, your SEO is being developed, right? So because you're getting traffic to the site, you're getting some links, you're getting these affiliates that are promoting or helping your SEO in a lot of ways. That's also very common. So those are just some of the strategies with small business marketing, some of my ideas. I know it can be very difficult for small businesses. You're kind of coming in without, much of a budget and smaller customer base, but, there's a lot of options out there. And it's really just a matter of being creative. So just to recap everything, make sure your SEO is in place. Take a look at my list here. An affiliate program, highly recommend it. Look into an MLM program, multi-level marketing program. Look into a dropshipping program. Stay away from paid advertising. No Facebook, no Google paid ads. It's just way too costly. Focus on B2B. Really find a niche and focus on B2B marketing. So if you have a pet product, pet stores, veterinarians would be a good option. Clothing stores, if you're selling t-shirts, whatever it might be. Like there's a lot of businesses, and you can also test it, right? So, you could do 5,000 for one kind of business, 5,000 for another kind of business, 5,000 for another kind of business, depending on your budget. Again, I know it's limited, but you'll get some results. I mean, it's just a numbers game. If you send a postcard out to 5,000 businesses, and you have a good-looking product, and you can write some okay ad copy, right? Just show the value of your product and show what incentives they have for signing on. I'm going to create a separate video for B2B marketing for direct mail that you can review. But our video on direct mail marketing for consumers would also be helpful. So just show your value, send it out. You'll get some results. I mean, and you'll learn a lot of things. You'll learn what sort of campaigns are working, what isn't. Next month, try another campaign based off of the results that you're getting, how to optimize that and how to improve it ongoing, right? So direct mail and then email campaigns to those businesses as well. Now, you can also have phone numbers if you wanted to. If you wanted to cold call, sure. I mean, that's absolutely an option. Heck, you can go door to door if you want. If you want to just buy a list of businesses in your city, or, I would definitely say focus on a particular niche, but, there's options out there. If you're a business and you're saying, oh, I don't have the budget, I can't do it. You're not, it's creativity. It's not budget in this regard. Okay. Here's a list of 50 businesses in your area. Go knock on their door. I mean, what's the worst case? They're going to tell you, go away. I mean, there's a lot of options here. So definitely the focus on B2B, direct mail, email, cold calling. Go knock on their door if you need to. Heck, follow their social media accounts, whatever it might be. You might not have the time for all that, but I'm just saying that you have options. Don't let budget be the absolute deciding factor with all of this. So yeah, those are my insights for small business marketing. Hopefully it was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.